Hi everyone, this is Dave with Learning Media Arabic, and today I just wanted to go over some Proverbs. There's 10 of them, and I'll try to go relatively quickly, but sometimes there's some stories that go along with them, so I'll try to tell those. Alright, first one. من حفر حفرة لأخيه وقع فيها. And this is he who dug a hole for his brother fell in it. Or in other words, if you try to set a trap for someone, you're likely to be hurt by it. لا يهق جلدك مثل ظفرك. Says nothing scratches your skin like your own fingernail. We might say in English, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. It's basically what this is saying. Don't let other people, or don't necessarily depend on other people to do something you should be doing yourself. Here's one. قل لي من تعاشر أقول لك من أنت. This is tell me who you hang out with and I can tell you who you are. Who you associate with will define you. Basically is what this is saying. So watch who you hang out with. الغنى غنى النفس. True wealth is wealth of soul, or in other words, it's not monetary gain that is true wealth. It's your self-worth and your wealth of spirit. أبصر من زرقاء يمامة. This has a little story going along with it. زرقاء يمامة is a fictional person, female, and she was in a Bedouin village a long time ago, and she was known for her very good eyesight. That's where you get the basara. Here, she could see things from far away, so she was very valuable to the village because she'd be able to see any invaders who might be coming to take the village. And she had a very keen eye, and so if you were better eyesighted, this is the comparative, than Zarka Yamama, then you're very, you could see things really well. The story is that one time the enemies of this village figured out a way to trick her and foil her abilities by, they dressed up as trees and shrubs, and from far away they would move around. And so she would be reporting to her village, hey, these trees are moving, and they said, wow, she must be, crazy, going crazy from looking at the desert so long. She doesn't know what she's really saying. So they didn't believe her, and so they moved forward and closer, and she kept saying, these trees are moving, but no one believed her, and the village was wiped out. So, but that's the story. And so if you have a good eyesight, then you have, I guess we could say, more keen of eye than Zarka Yamama. You can see a lot. اصبر على حسر يصر عنبا. Be patient with the hisram is like an unripe grape, for it will become a grape or a ripe grape. In other words, be patient, don't be hasty, don't do things before their time, take things in their own time. The root here is sabr, which is the root for patience. So in other words, be patient. اصبر. إذا تصادقت الرعيان ضاعت الغنم. If the sheep herders become friends, the sheep will be lost. And basically, if you have two sheep herders and they're really good at their jobs when they're by themselves, out alone, because they can focus on their job. But once they get together, and they start talking and being distracted by each other's friendship, then the sheep will go wandering away, because they're so engrossed in their conversation. So it's kind of a warning to not get distracted by friends or whatever, and do your work. أن تسمع بالموعد خير من أن تراه. This is, to hear of Mu'adi is better than seeing him. And Mu'adi was a I guess you'd say a thief or like a rogue back in a long time ago, I'm guessing is his story. And he kept stealing from this king, and he was doing it in a very daring fashion, so everyone was talking about him. They knew who he was, but he would never get caught. And so they built up this legend for Mu'aidi as being this, impressive, fearless type person, and his reputation grew really big, such that the king decided, well, I can't really defend myself against him, so he's like, I gotta meet him. And he so offered him amnesty or whatever to come to the king just so he could meet him and see who's been doing all this. And so he shows up, and the king says this line, to hear of Mu'aidi is better than seeing him, because Mu'aidi did not look like the legend had built him up. He was, not impressive looking at all. So this is kind of like, I don't want to say can't judge a book by its cover, more like just be, I don't know. You know how, you know what it is to hear of something. Don't be disappointed, or you might be disappointed by what happens and what you actually see. Next, قطرة على قطرة تصبح غديرا. This is a drop upon drop becomes a flood or a deluge. Little things can add up, is what this is saying. Drop after drop can become a flood. في العجلة ندامة وفي التأني سلامة. This is, in haste there's regret, and in taking care there is peace, or a sense of well-being. Kind of in English we might say haste makes waste. Don't rush things because there's regret in there, and take your time, and slow and steady wins the race type thing. And that's it. Try to have another video like this up sometime soon. There's some more. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you again later. Bye.